Hey peeps, how you all doing out there on the world wide? Wonderful, wobbly wonderful at that. Things are changing so quickly and drastically as we are in the sign of Aquarius. So happy new moon in Aquarius, which will be on the 4th or 5th of February, depending where you are on the planet. So what is Aquarius? Aquarius is an air sign. It's the 11th house on the zodiac chart. We have 12 houses in the zodiac charts. We have Pisces left. And then we'll be back at the beginning with Aries. But today we're in Aquarius. We're in the sign of the water bearer, the sign of spreading knowledge, the sign of communicating with groups. So air signs need a lot of communication. So the air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So now that we're in Aquarius season, we're going to be taking on the persona or using that part of ourselves quite a lot more. So see where Aquarius falls in your chart and see what will be changing for you. So we have a new moon. A new moon is when the sun and the moon are together, conjunct in the same sign, which means that they're at the same degree and they're in the same sign. So they're in the sign of Aquarius. So happy lunar return to all you Aquarian moon signs and all you Aquarius risings. This will be a great start for you to initiate things. So in Capricorn season, which we've just left and moved into Aquarius, the Capricorn works hard, ruled by Saturn. So we've had to work hard to find our goals and our aims, to take control of what we can within our lives. And now we're moving forward in it and we're seeing larger visions now with Aquarius. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus and Saturn. So Uranus brings a lot of change. What else does Uranus bring? A lot of electricity. So there's going to be a lot of high vibes about. You might feel a lot of electricity through your own nervous system as well. So you have to watch out for that because you might get exhausted. Aquarians do a lot of mental stimulus. So they like to read a lot, dive into things, very curious. And sometimes we can overwork ourselves in that area if we don't take a break. So we're looking at new horizons with this new moon in Aquarius. So we'll be looking for unique ideas to bring into our lives. We'll be looking at how we can do everyday things with a bit more interest and not so boring. So we'll be feeling the knowledge of waters within our communities. Aquarius rules communities. Like I said, it's the 11th house, which rules groups, activities, and communications. So new projects are great to be starting at this time. It's best to probably wait till the crescent moon comes around about the 7th. So it's only about 3 days as the new moon settles into herself. So what we'll be bringing, we'll be bringing new ideas. We'll be attracted to a lot of communication, and our values will be more spoken about. We'll communicate these more. We'll be sharing our thoughts a lot, and we need to look out for all talk and no action or little action, because sometimes we can talk ourselves into such a spin that nothing gets done. It's good having great ideas, but we do have Saturn to ground us, and Saturn is one of the rulers of Aquarius. So this is what makes Aquarius bring their dreams come true. So even though they might be all wacky and a bit all over the place, you want to do something conventional, something different. What it does is it brings a newness, it brings a uniqueness, and we can see things from a different angle. So right now the planet Uranus is in Aries at 29 degrees. So 29 degrees is like a critical degree right at the end of Aries, and Uranus will be going into Taurus, and this is where we're going to see some physical changes right in front of us. A lot of disruption. There may be blackouts for electricity, maybe computer systems might start playing up. So while it's in Aries, it's good to keep yourself motivated and to know what you like personally, because that's what Aries is about. Okay, and we may feel squeezed to do many tasks in this month, as Aquarius likes to do a lot of things at once. So it's good to strategize and be real with our thoughts and our actions, because we do live on Earth and we have to ground these actions to make them realistic, should we say. We also have to be mindful, because we do a lot of chit-chatting, and chit-chat can sometimes tend to gossip. So we have to mind where our tongues are. Mercury, which is our communication, has just jumped into Aquarius. So our speech also will have this spontaneous, unique speaking vibrations that will be coming towards us. And what else did I have here? So we'll be learning to merge. We'll be learning to merge with people at this time. And we'll be learning to merge our emotions and how we display our emotions, how we can use our emotions so they're not so detrimental towards us. With Aquarius, they say, is a detached sign, so to speak. So very cool, laid back. And this is so you can analyze your feelings and not be so in them all the time, until they override you and make you tired. So this is a good chance to speak about issues that may be a bit tumultuous in different signs, but in Aquarius we can be detached and we can speak on very tough issues as well. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of physical energy also. So we need to think before we act, and we need to think before we speak. Okay. And what else did I write here? So Venus, it's coming out of Sagittarius now. Hope you all had a fine time overspending and having fun, which is good. We do need a bit of a boost every now and again, and Venus certainly gave us that in Sagittarius. And she'll be hopping into Capricorn today, I think. And so what we love will become much more solid, much more grounded. We'll be able to bring what we love into form much better. We'll be able to make structures better with things that we value also. Okay, and we'll be looking at how we invest our time, love, and energy. Okay, so I thought I would read the moon in Aquarius from my Time Passages app. Currently, the moon is at 3 degrees in Aquarius, and this new moon's happening at 15 degrees, so it's going to be tomorrow evening here in the UK. Okay, so it says the moon spends about 2.5 days in each sign. With the moon in Aquarius, a cold and scientifically detached emotional nature arises. Today, you and everyone around you will likely be feeling the need to break free from strong emotional ties and detach from intensely poignant interchanges. Your mood is likely to be restless and in search of intellectual rather than emotional stimulation. You might even run the risk of thinking so much that you neglect your feeling nature. Today's tendency is to attempt to filter all emotion through logic. There is also a strong instinctive urge to socialize and to connect with friends and groups. As you do so, you will experience a strong desire to innovate and to be completely true to your own unique self. Family ties are not emphasized today. In fact, your instincts take you away as far as possible from the predictable structure of domestic routines. That's right, it's good to change things up a little bit. Okay, and I was also going to read Mercury in Aquarius. So Mercury in Aquarius. Mercury represents mind and is a quick-moving planet that only spends 2 to 3 weeks in each sign unless retrograde. Retrograde is when it's going back reverse. That's coming up soon in around about March. With Mercury in Aquarius, everyone's style of communications becomes rather unconventional. Visionary and brilliant ideas bubble over thanks to an inventive mindset. Conversations become more far out and debates are favoured over chattiness. Your powers of observation and detachment are great now. The mind is logical. So that's what we'll be looking at. I also wanted to read Saturn, the planet Saturn. Okay. The beautiful and severely wind-beaten Saturn is the 6th planet from the Sun and the 7th planet and last planet of ancient astrology. The celebrated day is Saturday, and this is where it gets its name from. It is known for its prominent and stunning ring system, consisting mostly of ice particles, rocky debris, and dust. Although the ancient order had no telescopes to see Saturn's famous rings, interesting, huh? Saturn still became known as the planet of boundaries, which is symbolized by the ring. Saturn is the 2nd largest planet in the solar system after Jupiter. Okay. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn and part ruler of Aquarius, but they don't have that here, and is the planet of limitation and restriction. This can include themes of responsibility such as self-discipline, punctuality, and conservation of material resources. Okay. Saturn is frequently associated with our fathers or other authority figures. While discipline isn't always easy or pleasant, it can sometimes help us grow. Embracing and understanding the challenges of the responsibilities in our lives helps us to expand ourselves out of the foundation of structure. So what it's saying is, once we become structured and see what we're doing, we then become greater than that, and then we form our own structure. But we have to have a specific structure first to stand on, and then expand out. So what I was going to do is I was going to pull some cards. Well, I've drawn some cards from my Aqua New Moon Tarot. Beautiful cards. So I'm going to shift you a second. Ta-da! Let's see what we have. Can you see the cards? Okay. I think you can see the cards. Right, so the first card that we have. Oh, I also have beautiful hidden wisdom cards. And I'll pull 1 or 2 of those as well. So for the Aqua New Moon Tarot, I pulled 6 cards. Let me see what the cards are. So we have the Lovers in the first position. Equal gain, sharing. How's your love life doing? Might be a great time to talk about it right now. See how dedicated we are to projects or to each other. Beautiful cards. So that's the Lovers. And then we have the King and Queen of Cups. More emotions again. Getting into our emotions on a higher level with the King and Queen. I hope you can see that there. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Maybe some little money issues. Maybe we're holding on to money too tightly. We have to know that we will always be provided for, even when we can't see it. And money can spring up in the most unexpected of ways. Sometimes when we cling to things too tightly, they get dragged away from us. So maybe it's just a way to show us that we need to use our money wisely, a bit more wisely. Now that's strange that came in. Didn't I just say that Venus is going into Capricorn at the time of the new moon in Aquarius? How to use our money wisely. And then we have the Three of Swords. So there might be a little bit of heartbreak or disagreement leading on from how we use our money. It's also placed under the Lovers card. So there might be some heartbreak around, or things may be getting sorted out. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So finance will be improving once we've realized what we put our heart and souls into. The Three of Swords there. Feeling a bit distressed. Do a bit of comfort shopping or a bit of healing for ourselves. And then we have Judgment. What will our judgments be? How are we judging things at this time? Like I was saying, Aquarius is an air sign. It's very mental. So a lot of mental issues may be coming up, and how we judge things. Okay. And at the top of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. So some swift information coming in from a young person or young energy. Okay, then we have the Strength card. Oh, there's the Strength card. Oh, see, I just saw it. Oh, that was strange, wasn't it? Okay, the Two of Wands was on top anyway. So we get a bit of spark in fire there. And initiations. The Two of Wands. Okay. I thought also, oh, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Oh, the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. So there'll be some sort of celebrations forming and coming into view for us. Excellent, excellent. So I thought I'd pull, thank you, a card for each of the signs. 1 second. Oh, there I am. Pull a card for each of the signs. Okay, so we're starting from the Hidden Wisdom by Colette Baron Reed. I thought they were beautiful cards, and they literally jumped off the shelf at me. Yay! So let's see what energies we have for this coming time of this new moon in Aquarius, how we use our uniqueness, how we use our drive and our passion energy, because it is the sun after all, how our will be directed in unusual ways. And yeah, we're going to have a great time meeting new groups. I've met a few new groups already, which is pretty cool. Okay, this card seems to want to come out. This card is for all of us. And it says, Sisters of the Seasons. Where's me googs? I need googs for these. Okay. Sisters of the Seasons. Cycles of growth and divine order. Natural law and divine order. Okay. So here we are, as Sisters and Brothers of the Season. That's right. It is the group session, isn't it, with Aquarius? As we were just saying. Excellent. Okay, so Aquarius, the card for you, wow, that dropped out pretty quickly, is the Camel Boy. And it says, small steps and asking for help. Oh, there you go. So when we have groups or large groups, we always need to delegate. And this way the group can keep going. If we always try to do everything ourselves, we become burnt out pretty quickly. So that's for you, Aquarius, there for your new moon. Okay, and then we have Pisces. Let's see what's happening for you here, Pisces, shall we? Okay, a card dropped out, and it says, the Arrow Master, hitting the mark and detachment, intention and detachment. The mark, detention. So for you there, Pisces, you can work on your skills before the sun comes into your house. Beautiful time for you, beautiful time. So you have a great time there with that card. Okay, now we have Aries. Oops, whoops, whoops. Take your time, take your time. So now we have Aries. Let's see what card is for Aries for this Hidden Wisdom. And we have the Hungry Ghosts. Obsession. Gosh, can I even see? Obsession, scarcity. Okay, so we need to think where our minds are going. Consciousness and attachment. The Hungry Ghosts. Interesting card there for you, Aries. Maybe some ghosts are reappearing and you need to find which groups are good for you. Okay, as for you, Aries, Taurus. Whoop. Okay, wow. So Taurus, the card for you is the High Lord of Gratitude and Service, selflessness, humility, and conscious action. Okay, there we go. So these are the things, vibrations you can work with then, Taurus, for this time of the new moon in Aquarius. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what card we have for you from this beautiful deck of Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. It was just so beautiful and it just jumped out straight at me. And you have the Desert Prince, survival and false promises. Maybe these are things to look out for at this time. And that's for you, Geminis. Okay, we have Cancer. Let's see what's for my beautiful Cancers at this time. Okay, card coming out for you. It's the Swan Queen. Transformation, intuition, and patience. Tools that you can be using at this time, Cancer. Okay, now we have Leo. Leo. Oops. There you go, Leo. Oh, you too have the Desert Prince. Survival and false promises. Things to look out for. Number 19, it says on the card, beginning and endings. So that's for you, Leo. Virgo. I think I need a drink of water. I just need a quick drink. Bit loud that, sorry. Okay, where are we? Virgo. Oops. Okay, Virgo. And you too have hungry ghosts. Obsessions maybe around you, scarcity consciousness and attachment. So we need to broaden our minds there, Virgo. Get rid of some of them ghosts so you can start a newness, a new thought pattern. We have to remember when we're in the air signs for communication, our thoughts can literally be read by each other. And so it's very prominent at this time to keep as many a good thought as possible there, Virgo. So now we're in Libra. Libra, let's see what card we have for you in the Hidden Realm of Wisdom. And we have the Winged Wise Ones, angelic help and interactions. There you go. And aid. Miraculous aid, sorry. Angelic help and miraculous aid. Ooh, the Winged Ones, that's for you, Libra. Excellent. Another fellow air sign. So you will be putting on your wise hat at this time and collecting your wings. Excellent. Okay, after Libra we have, Scorpio. Wow, no, what? The Winged Ones too turned over for you. So you'll be meeting groups and this is the work that you'll be doing to help within those groups and for your own self as well. Okay, so now we have, Scorpio. After Scorpio, we have Sagittarius. Wow, the hungry ghosts again. Okay. It's a new time, we are shifting. There has been a lot of paradigm shifts, I must say. And maybe some old ghosts have been reappearing and you need to know how to deal with this. We are now in a new time. It might be things obviously from the past reoccurring. So you need to know how to collaborate and keep yourself clear. Yeah? So that's for you, Sagittarius, yeah? You keep well. Capricorn. Let's see what card we have for you, my darling. Okay, Capricorns. These new cards, they're a little bit stiff actually, so I'm just hoping that they will bend in time, as we say. So for you, okay, there we go, Capricorn. The card for you is the Keeper of Scales. Finding balance. So it'd be a good time to find balance with your thoughts and how you are using them right now, Capricorn. Okay, good for you. Now we have Aquarius, the card for you. Oops. Oh, wow. Oh, I did get Aquarius already, didn't I? I started with Aquarius. Okay, this is the card for all of us, and it's the Eagle King. Let me get me Googs. The Eagle King, the big picture, and angels are helping. Wow, how amazing. It's exactly what we need. We're going to see a bigger picture, that's right. Our minds are going to be expanded. So there we go, peeps. I hope you all enjoy this beautiful new moon in Aquarius. Get your thoughts on, see where your thoughts are going and how you use them. Yeah? Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me. And you all have a good time. And I'll speak to you pretty soon. Thank you.